for joining me on Dishing With Me, Heather D. And tonight I have a 2-in-1 video, a smoothie and a tea. And both of them are like paradise in your mouth. Your smoothie is a good weight loss smoothie and it's going to boost your immune system. And the tea, well, it's delicious and it's going to boost your immune system. So make sure you watch this video and see how I put it together and learn all the health benefits behind each ingredient. Our ingredients start out with fresh turmeric. We're going to also have some fresh ginger, and they're both about 1/2 inch pieces. I have 1 lemon and 2 starfruit, and these starfruit are really ripe, so I'm going to use the outer portions, and they've been washed. I have frozen mango there in my bowl, and I have some pineapple that I froze. When I had my large pineapple, I cut it, sliced it, cut the cores out, and I put the rest in the freezer. And I also have 1/2 a lime, and then I also have a little bit of a spring green mix in my measuring cup there because that's going to be used in my smoothie. Now, the benefits of starfruit: they have a lot of vitamin C. They're high and rich in antioxidants, and they also help fight against those radicals that are in our systems that causes diseases. Pineapple is also high in vitamin C. It has a good form of fiber that is good for the digestion and helps break down proteins for us to digest. And mangoes as well has high in vitamin C, 67%, and then it also has vitamin A, which is good for the eyes, and it is also good for you and for your body to absorb as far as white blood cells. So we're going to start out with our 2 cups of distilled water inside of our pot because we are going to make the tea. And right now I'm entering the pineapple cores, and this is going to be placed inside there. And I also have 2 of the hearts of the starfruit that's going to be used for our smoothie. I have my pieces of turmeric and ginger, and as you can see, I'm squeezing in some slices of fresh lemon. And not only am I using the juice, but I will be placing them inside the pot with the skin or the peel because I want all of the oils to be released from the peel inside of the pot for the extra vitamins and nutrition that is good for help breaking down all of those impurities that our bodies have. Now I'm squeezing in what I can of my 1/2 of lime. That's also going to go into the pot, and I'm just going to make sure that I get as much juice out as possible, but I'm also going to place it with the skin as well. And I'm going to bring this to a boil and we get ready to start on our smoothie. So our smoothie going to start out with 1/2 a cup of distilled water inside of our measuring our smoothie cup, and then I'm going to add my spring green mix. As you can see here, this is going to add the extra vitamins of iron that our body needs, especially for women. And I'm using my starfruit, and those are the outer pieces of the starfruit that I sliced off. That is high in vitamin C, and vitamin C helps break down the iron that is in our green vegetables, which is good for our bodies, ladies, for us to absorb when we're having anemia problems. I added my frozen mango, and now I'm adding my frozen pineapple. All of this is high in vitamin C, and they are high in fiber, and this is, like I said earlier, is good for your digestive system. It helps reduce blood clots as well for those who have high blood pressure problems or kidney problems. I'm squeezing in the other 1/2 of my lemon juice in here because I want to try to get as much vitamin C that's helpful for cleaning out your system, as far as helping your skin gets clearer, and it's also good for help lowering your blood pressure if you have blood pressure problems. And right here, as you can see, I am cutting up the little piece of my ginger that's added in there. If you haven't remembered the benefits of ginger, it's really good for the stomach and for that gut. And this is all going to get blended together. I had to make sure I stuffed this in as much as possible and add enough liquid to it. Now, if you don't want to add water, you can add juice, like apple juice that's unsweetened. But I just went ahead and used water because I wanted to make sure this is as natural as possible. Now, if you want, you can also add a protein powder to this, or a teaspoon of unsweetened peanut butter for that extra protein. And you can also add a little bit of flaxseed powder or chia seed. That also adds extra omega-3. So what I did is, once I got this all situated with my lid, I went ahead and blended this all together, and then my smoothie was complete. And you can see it's a little bit kind of on the ugly side as far as greenness, but this is very good for your body. High in vitamin C, high in fiber, and this is such a nice, quick breakfast dish to have. If, like I said, if you want to add a little protein powder to this or a little bit of peanut butter, this will be a nice fiber smoothie diet drink to have for the morning. Now, as you can see, my ingredients for my tea has come to a nice hearty boil. This is releasing all of the oils and all of the juices from the fruits that I put in here. And I'm just using my fork just to squeeze out whatever remnants that is left inside those fruits. So I turn my stove down to a medium low temperature. And I just kind of squeezed it and I let this steep for about a good 5 minutes. And as you can see, the tea has brought on a nice concentrated type color. It has a nice yellower color. The turmeric helps the tea to have that nice yellow color as well. So after it cooled down for about another 2 minutes, I went ahead and I just started spooning this into my teacup. This is, like I said, really good to help boost your immune system. It's really good for your digestion. It is good for if you're on a diet. Now, because of the vitamin C potency of this tea and of the smoothie, if you're on any type of blood pressure medicine or medicines that may interact with this, you might want to wait a few hours before you consume this because you don't want to weaken your medicine or make your medicine too strong where you end up getting sick. So definitely check with your doctor before you try this regimen. You can go ahead and sweeten your tea if you like with a little bit of honey or agave nectar, or if you want, you could just use straight sugar, but we're trying to keep this natural. And this is such a good immune boosting tea. I had a little bit of the honey to steep on the side there, as you can see. But this tea is so good for your body. It'll make you feel good. It's nice to have in the morning to give you that little energy pick-me-up because of the vitamin C and get your immune system going. It's good for drinking in the afternoon if you need a little bit of extra pick-me-up without going to the caffeine. This is good to have. You can even have it at night to have it going through your system as well. And you can have your smoothie also at night as a meal replacement. As you can see, I'm adding a little bit of the chia seed to my smoothie. And the chia seed is high in omega-3s. That's good for brain function. It's high in fiber. And it's also a good source of protein as well for those of you who may not want to do any peanut butter or have a peanut allergy. Flaxseed and chia seed are two of the best go-tos to have for your smoothie. And I just went ahead and give this a mix, and I wanted to make sure that this all went well together and blended before I went ahead and tasted this. But after I mixed this all together, then the time for the tasting of the smoothie and of the tea. So let's see how this come out. So as you can see how I pieced this whole smoothie together, and I added my chia seed. So we're about to see how this tastes with all those tropical flavors. It don't quite look very appealing, but it is so healthy and good for you. It's interesting. It could probably use a little bit of that honey or maybe agave nectar. But you can taste the pineapple. You can taste the starfruit. And if you want to make this a filling, you can add probably a teaspoon of peanut butter to this. An unsweetened peanut butter to add the extra protein that someone may use for whatever type of exercise routine. This is very different, but I think if I added, just like I said, a little bit of agave nectar or maybe honey, it could help sweeten it up some. The lemon is coming through, and the let's see, the lemon and the starfruit is coming through. Starfruit as a whole is not really a super sweet fruit, but it's high in vitamin C. And the reason why I added this the spinach to this and the spring green mix is because vitamin C and vegetables that are high in iron, like the spring green mix, like spinach, dandelion leaves and stuff like that, is really good for your body, especially for women who are having iron deficiencies, such as myself. I have an iron deficiency connected to my Hashimoto's thyroiditis. For those of you who have been following me on my videos, the smoothie is not nasty, it's just not sweet. And so if you're used to having a sweet smoothie, you could probably add a banana for the extra potassium if you don't want to use any sugars. Nice ripe banana would definitely top this smoothie off. Now, like I said, it's a different taste, but it's real good for you. And because it's not nasty, just not sweet, I can drink this all up. It's empty. Not too bad. Now I'm going to try the tea. The tea is really good for immune boosting. Woo! That is quite hot. I probably should have blew it a little bit. Now that is good, especially with the honey. Pretty much the same ingredients except for the mango and the spring green mix, but just about everything was pretty much the same that was in the smoothie in the tea form. And this is really, really good. This will be good hot or cold if you sweeten it up right. And I put like 2 teaspoons of honey in it, so, and it's to cut the bitterness from the turmeric and the ginger, which the ginger has a spiciness to it. But this is very, very good. This can be really, really used and drank every day, twice a day. Of course, you don't want to drink this if you are on blood pressure pills, because if you take in a blood pressure medicine, I'm saying like maybe once or twice a day, you want to definitely make sure that it's okay for you to have this tea. Make sure it's okay with your doctor, or even check with your pharmacist, because they're really good at telling you what foods to avoid, or how many hours after you take your pill, how many hours after you can have a tea or a smoothie, such as I showed you in the video. That is really good. And my daughter's such a tea head, I believe she'll like that. So I hope you like this video, and if you do, please leave a comment about what the ingredients that I used and where can you find them. Share this video, click that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you all have a great and blessed evening, and try to get your immune systems going. It's been cold, and if you're fighting any type of illness, I believe this is another good tea that is perfect for you. And even if you're trying to work on a weight loss, that smoothie is really good for you. So, like I said, click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I hope you all have a great evening, and God bless.